the difference? We're live. Look who's here.
We're live.
Oh,
I
it worked.
I made it back.
Like,
You just totally messed that up.
oh.
I forget we're in the same room now. Not like when it was reversed.
That was weird.
Hey, how
But
is
I
everybody?
understand
Friday! And I made it back, but I'm still in uniform.
it. Yep.
So
I got the text. You want to do it live? But I ain't getting back in my damn car.
And I'm not gonna change my clothes, so let's do this.
So that
Get her
means
done.
I hightailed it over to the coffee shop.
We are. And you can see it right
Woke up from a nap.
right there.
No, I was kidding.
Woke up from
Nap.
a nap. He'll take one later after this is done.
Yeah, like till the morning when I sleep.
Yeah, it's 6:12. You can't.
I'm not gonna nap now. It's too late. I'm not that flipping old.
So it's Friday, and it's business week, and I drove home to make sure that. Just kidding. I drove home because I wanted to come home, and we decided to go on and finish the week strong because that's what we do. You just do it. You make it happen. So we were talking about. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah.
Well, you
What
titled
business
it.
are you?
What business are you really in? I wonder how many people are wondering. I know what most people would say, depending on what they're in, right? It's going to be whatever they say they're in.
Right.
But in actuality, that you got to follow this because it will or will not make sense, and some people are going to agree, disagree, or see where we're coming from.
Okay.
Right? So we're coaches. We're creating programs to help veterans, professionals, and athletes. But the business we're really in is marketing. Because what good is our product, no matter how great we make it, no matter how awesome this program is, no matter how life-altering this program is, why does it matter if we can't get it in front of people?
We're kind of walking marketers.
Yeah, and I think most businesses, if not all businesses, that's the business you're in. That doesn't mean that you as the owner or the manager have to know marketing and they have to be these marketing experts. That's not what we're saying at all. But you definitely should know enough to be dangerous enough to know how to hire the right people and know how to hold them accountable and make sure that the right direction is being gone. But that's ultimately the business you're in, is marketing. I mean, you can have customer service, you can have the greatest widget in the face of this planet, you can have great price points, you can have all that stuff. But if you're not in front of people, it really doesn't matter. Or if the people aren't swinging your orders to come in, it really doesn't matter. I mean, prime example, are you in the coffee business?
No.
What business are you in?
I just give the coffee. I'm in the people business. I'm in the connection business.
Which is marketing.
It is. And we take the human out of marketing a lot of times, and we take intimate and connecting words and language out of marketing because we tend to want to put the goal first and not really bring it down to exactly why. And this is something this is a part of our process, is never losing why we're doing what we're doing. And so when we market, when we share what we're doing, we always have to keep you in mind. We are doing this for you. This has nothing to do with me or Fritz. Personally, it's what can we market that we've been through, the really hard stuff, the stuff that nobody wants to talk about, the stuff that people, they sit in shame and they don't want to share it because they're embarrassed that they didn't do it right the first time, or they're not highly educated, they don't have a degree in said place, but they've been successful. And so instead of saying, you know what, I went through some really hard shit, this is how I did it, this is what I kept in front of me. And I guarantee you that every single time you come across somebody like that, even if they've fallen off the tracks at some point and it's become more about the money that they get or the fame that they've received, in the beginning, it started with that human connection. You cannot, no matter what you're doing, what you're sharing, what you're selling, I don't care. You can never lose the connection to take the time to listen and to be compassionate and to be empathetic to people and to share your story. And I think that that is the most powerful marketing tool that you can use if you do it right. Using your story as your marketing tool is really, really powerful.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't listen. Phone book is dead. I don't know, argue with me all you want. Don't care. Print isn't what it used to be. You know, let's face it. I highly doubt you'll ever see some fancy, glossy brochure from us ever. It's always going to be that human relatability, authentic, 100%. Here's where we're at. Here's what we got to offer. We'll promote events through promotion,
right?
But really our marketing is who we are, and coming on and doing things like this, that's constantly what we're doing. As our marketing director likes to say, we're walking content. So, yeah, that's really, you got to think about it. I mean, that's really, truly the business you're in. I mean, real estate agents, what business are you really in? Marketing, right? You're marketing houses and you're getting listings and you're going out there trying to find buyers.
What?
Friday.
It's Friday.
Find buyers, or you're finding listings. Obviously, listings is the better route to go because, anyways, you guys know that because you're out in business, right? But it's all marketing and sales. Everything we do is marketing and sales. And if you're not, that sales is one of those things you should get really good at. And for all of you people out there that say, "Oh, I don't like selling. Selling's bad," you sell every flipping day. One, if you're married, so that was a great sales job. Bravo. If you have kids, you're selling all the time.
All the time.
I want that. No, why? Well, now you got to explain. Guess what you're doing? Selling your version. Hello.
What's going to be most beneficial to you? This.
I mean, it never stops. I mean, no matter what elevation you want to look at the world in, when it comes to anything, sales and marketing is it. And it can be fun. It doesn't have to be some bad thing. It doesn't have to be, that snake oil, old car salesman persona is gone. It's done. It's over with. Get over it. It's all about having real conversations, asking really good questions, getting to know people really well, and solving their need. Done.
But never taking that human touch out of it.
Well, people do. And those are the people I don't buy from.
The snake oil people?
Even not even the snake oil people, just the people that are so, you read it, you see it. They're just so fake. They're trying to impress you and trying to be something they're not. Or you find the people that are unbelievable marketers, and then you grab a hold of their product and you're like,
it's total crap.
What is this? This is nothing like I thought it was going to be. They're really good at marketing and their product sucks ass. So you got to have
and then you're
have that balance.
Then you're getting the people that are in it for the money. They're in it for the money. And
there are those people, obviously.
Of course there's going to be those people. We're not those people. No. And so if you are a business owner and you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, this is business week. This is our wrap up. This is the best nugget that you're going to get. Take a little bit of time, take it this weekend and really, really look at where you're at in your business. Whether you are really successful right now or whether you are just at your wit's end thinking, what more could I do to turn it around? Because we're talking about COVID-19. We're talking about businesses in different areas. We are talking about, the SBA, PPE, ABC relief fund that is complete trash that for small business owners like myself, we're not getting the assistance. So for us, we need to be innovators. We need to, take a different path. We need to think outside the box. We need to have some stick-to-itiveness to why you started in the beginning. What was that thing? Why? Because I think after a while, we start to get, we start to feel a little spoiled, or maybe we don't realize, like the people that come in every day, we start to take it for granted. We start to take for granted that we get, 300 or 400 people through here or wherever that company is, which is really hard to stomach sometimes when you have a business next door to you that is just like gangbusters. They've never slowed down. If anything, they've gotten busier. Even though their business model is completely different, they're still busy. And you're sitting there going, what did I do wrong? Now, don't fall into the trap of comparison. You have to be really careful, especially in this vulnerable place where you don't shift into that person that you don't want to be, or you lose sight of the business and the purpose that you got into it in the first place, because you can do that when you start to compare your business to others who are being more successful, especially when it's in the exact same channel that you're in. You can fall into that horrible, horrible trap of comparison. So remember, you yourself are your best marketing tool.
Don't judge yourself.
Don't be so hard.
Don't judge yourself. Don't
be so hard on what you have or thinking that you don't have. I have a rainbow on my face. My crystal is throwing a rainbow. That's cool. And this, part of this is coming from what I've watched other people do, and part of it is coming from my own experiences having a coffee house. We have had to shift. It's come from us in building this program. It was right in this room where we were bringing people in, 20 people in here that were really getting some really good quality content. We hadn't even really started yet. And then COVID hit and it shut us all down. It locked the doors, and it was, Fritz, what are we going to do? And how are we going to turn this?
And the 27th of March, we hit the ground running.
We hit the ground in 5 to 7 hours right at this table in this room, and we have not stopped. But we've always kept in front of us that it is about the people that we are impacting. What can we develop that is going to help them to that next level? So, I think it all came together yesterday, not by chance, because we had written out this week of what we wanted to do and what we wanted to bring to you. That it just all beautifully weaved together because our vision has not changed. The path that we are on has not changed. So the things that we are writing down as we think about what we want to bring to you, as we're going through and talking them out, because again, no script, I have no papers, I just walked in the door. When you stay true to what your purpose is and what your ethos is, no matter what you talk about during the week, even if you have a list of bullet points, that's what you stick to naturally. So here we are at the end of the week. We've talked about business all week, different ways to approach it, the people approach, processes, all the things. And then here we are yesterday, and we had already written down, what business are you truly in? And I had written marketing ? And it was this beautiful, because we are walking marketing. I am marketing wearing this uniform when I'm out driving my car. He's marketing when he's wearing Harley Davidson. We're marketing for other people, even, not just ourselves. So
it's a different way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Branding and marketing. And
of course. So we wear what we love, right? We wear what we want to share with people, even without realizing it, because we like it. Now we're becoming the marketer for somebody else. And that can be really good. And it can also be really bad because, we all judge, right? We judge from what people have on. So if I lived in Michigan and I was wearing this uniform, I could be with the Michigan militia. It's true.
Yes, I know.
So, here, because everything is so raw right now and people are very aware of the service and the National Guard being called out for different things, for COVID-19, for, different rioting things that are going on in the area. And I'm coming to it a little bit differently, but so now it seems to be a little bit more acceptable and respected, and people go out of their way to say thank you. And, this is my choice. This was my choice. This is my marketing. I have all the pride in the world. And yep, it says Army. And I was in the Marine Corps first. Whatever. It doesn't matter because it's all the same color. It's green. It's my country. It's my state. And it's the people that I fight for. It's my family. It's my business partner. It's who I am. And I'm marketing that piece. And that's why I come on here like this to show you that no matter what you're putting together, no matter what your marketing is, don't compare yourself. Be true to who you are. Never take the people out of your plan. Never take the human out of it. Yes, we have computers and we have machines and we have robots, but this piece, this eye to eye, this sitting next to each other, this verbal communication and the human touch can never be replaced. Ever, ever, ever. So stop having a scarcity mindset. Walk prideful in what you are creating, especially if you're creating something that's never been done. Because you are paving the way for somebody else. And I'll tell you this, and this is my one last nugget of advice. If you are thinking about creating something, there's a reason. So create it. Don't sit back and say, well, I can't do that. I don't have the money. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the resources, because whatever you tell yourself, you are right. You are 100% right. So if you have a dream and you want to be bigger and you want to grow bigger, even if you already own something and you're like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to go over here because I had this idea. Do it, because it's put on you for a reason, and pave the way for other people, because that's exactly what we are doing. And there's a lot of things that have happened in our history, if you really want to look back at it, that happened in opposition. It happened because somebody thought, you know what, I know this is a good idea, and I'm going to try it until I'm just not here anymore. And it's always that one more. If they just would have tried one more time and had one more conversation. Go for No is the shortest, most impactful book you'll ever read. Because it's that one more ask, the one more conversation, the one more caring about somebody, listening to somebody's story that puts you over the top. And it's that one more aha moment that you have. Then you become your own personal marketing, and nobody can ever take that piece away from you. And I think that that's why we sit here so powerful every day of the week, to bring you that, to give you that, because somebody out there needs to hear that. Yeah?
Yeah. So, was a good week.
Rainbow in my face.
A lot of nuggets. So if you missed one or you want to go back, definitely go back. Play the replays of these videos with a notebook. Take some notes, because we did drop some pretty good stuff, and it does tie up with the marketing piece, because that's really everything that we talked about underneath that leads to that. Mm-hmm. And damn it, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. While you think about it.
When I do that.
I know.
No, I got it.
Okay.
So what I challenge everybody to do is, if there's something that you don't agree with us on, or there's something that you want more information on, or you'd like to know why we said what we said, or the position we took on whatever it is, would you just reach out to us? We'll even, if you want to give us your phone number, we'll call you. You know, I'm interested in learning where you're at, and, you know, what your viewpoints are and why you have your viewpoints. So, you know, I think it'll be great discussion.
Yeah, it would be.
And, you know, who knows what could come out of it? Who knows? We could develop another whole week of training, or nuggetry.
Nuggetry. Yeah.
On that. So, you know, it was a good week. It really was. I'm tired. It was exhausting, but it was a good exhausting.
It can wipe you out.
Yeah.
And then you can flub your words and forget what you're going to say. And
but marketing is it. Marketing is very, very important. It's the business you're in. It's who you are. And you know, your story matters, always will.
Yep.
That's something nobody can take away from you. They can't change it. They can't alter it. They can't tell it.
They just can't.
Only you can. So use it.
Use it, but don't use it as a shield or a crutch.
Ooh, a shield.
Don't use it like a badge of honor. Use it to help people. Use it to empower others, to inspire others to move. You know, you don't have to have these huge things that went right. It's one little thing. If you really look back at where you are right now, even if you think you're at the worst part right now, there is something that happened to you. One little thing, one little conversation, one step in the other direction that took you to a different level, that gave you clearer understanding. That's what you have to keep celebrating, and that's what you have to keep thinking about. My brother Tyler is messaging on here. He is a phenomenal, like I don't even know a bigger word to talk about his ability to tattoo people. His artistic presence is incredible, whether it's drawing or just by itself, or if it is tattooing. He's an incredible artist, and you know, he's trying to stay positive to remain that tattoo artist. And you know, a lot of, you know, they've popped up all over the place, and you have just incredible tattoo artists. I have one myself. You have one. You know, they'll have our business forever and ever and ever. But then you have the ones that are, you know, think it's a cool idea, and that's what they do. My brother has been tattooing for years.
The ones that think it's a cool idea that are
yeah,
they're walking around, all their customers are walking around with
I know.
And that's advertising. People are like, where'd you get that?
There's some marketing for you.
So I mean,
yeah.
Think about that, especially tattoo artists.
Yeah.
When that's your ink, that's your work, that's who you are, that's your artistic ability, walking around billboards everywhere for all the clients that you did. Just that whole business is so cool, just for the plain fact that that's exactly what every client is a walking billboard of your work. And those people, if you're interested in getting ink, you're looking and you're like, that's really not what I was looking for. They're not really that good. Where did you get that one done? Well, I got that one done by so-and-so. That is badass. That's where I want to go. I mean, think about it. That's
and remember
really cool.
That a lot of them are starving artists. I mean, you know, COVID especially has just kept people away, and it's really sad. So now's the time to get ink, I guess is what I'm saying. Ink therapy, just got it done.
Yeah,
he's gonna get one.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be pretty rad, or maybe 5 or 6. I'm not sure. So I don't know. I don't want to speak for you or anything.
Sleeves eventually.
All right, guys, we could go on forever as usual, but definitely, you know, if you wanted to have a conversation with us, drop us a message. We're open. You know, that's what we're here for. So, and if anything, maybe our marketing director could even drop a few nuggets.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to him next week about that.
I think he's gonna have to come on, do a cameo, and drop a few nuggies.
That would be cool.
Isn't that what you called it?
Cameo nuggies.
Nuggies.
I believe so.
Okay. See, all of it's gone. All of it's gone, right? Just read it back. Just play it back. Wow. Okay, man. I think we should just stop.
So next week, what are we going to talk about next week? Do you know? You know what?
I don't know.
Every day is going to be a surprise to next week.
You know, I don't know yet.
Because I have no idea where we're going to go.
We'll probably decide the moment we hit done right here, and we'll come up with it.
Maybe.
So I guess you just have to show up. So as usual, thank you so much. We're so grateful that you come to us every single time.
Awesome, safe weekend. Yeah. Love you guys. Very honored that you come on. And please share. Share.
Did we say share?
Share.
I think we should share.
Share.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Love you.
Oh, no.